So welcome back here on our more live open source development and mostly Linux channel, bumping up our infrastructure, cloud orchestration, thin client, and so on. Infrastructure here, I promised before, professionalizing business, enterprise grade and stuff. Storage, network, virtualization, you call it. And as a win-win, not only for me, but also for you, I hope you learned something. What that means is using the latest and greatest spicy protocol here with Qemu for better performance. Wait a second, what was that? Oh, wait, this was full screen. Wait, no, no, should this not be? Oh, you know what, this is a little bit, too many. Anyway, so as you see this here in Spice, this is running on a 1750X outer there. Actually, this performance is relatively okay-ish for here local area network cloud stuff. So yeah, can't complain too much. I mean the terminal stuff, which by the way I need to be a little bit careful. Not that I switch my local. Should this not have worked? Too many key bindings or whatever. You get the idea. What that means is, wait a second, what was, too many key bindings, there. So the only thing is, so as you see here, some virtualized test installation, right? Does this, by the way, probably does something, right? And did I run this host, MDV, KVM? Yeah, 1750X. So what that means is testing, more testing, fixing bugs. So the font bug I've hidden now with defaulting to Deja Vu TTF fonts. So apparently that works. I also found, so basically polishing our Linux stuff here, right? What did I want to show off? You get the idea. How is that? I even didn't visit that. Like, sponsored? You get freaking sponsored shit in your Firefox? What the heck? I don't even effing use Fbook. Anyway, yeah, beta testing, right? And ironing out things for you playing along at home. And so another thing, so this also includes updating the T2 packages, right? Also adding new stuff. I added some Python stuff because latest version of libspice, of course, needs parsing, something of that sort, parsing, because of course it does, right? But yeah, that's what you're here for. Everything up to date, minimal, mostly just raw, except where excessively broken. Patch to work from A to Z, from ARM to Z 90, something of that sort. So, parsing. Benefits for you, you get all the packages of cache parsing. And then I wanted to do some, alright. The other, also we do that differently, like adding this stuff. What is even in here? Does it look halfway decent? I think, yeah, so we need to polish that further. I think some stuff must clearly be some random nonsense here. Yeah, I need to improve that next, but that's not the issue for today's video. We have maybe some test like author who freaking parser. Parsing. Did I add? Okay, at that I failed. Author. Is it even the right? Creating. Is it even that one? Is it even? Parsing module is an alternative approach to creating simple grammars versus traditional use of regular expression parsing library classes. Here's the right pack. Why do they not? Is it the same? 309 looks like that. Why does it not mention pack? We want outstanding metadata, not some random junk. So, author, license, maybe who wrote that? Really not a fan of not having always takes so much time to find just the freaking author of this stuff. Yeah, what I usually, if I get too bored finding some freaking author, then what I usually do is grab either none or write the PyParser project thing. 2003, maybe they, maybe not. I found the name. If that is not you, then patch is welcome. There is only so much time I put into finding the par thing. There you have that, and that is libspice. I believe I updated that, maybe somewhat. Why is Kling in here? Yeah, it's a highly complex protocol, right? Video, USB, serial, serial channel, although that is certainly the least technologically outstanding. But yeah, USB pass through. Cheers. So, I have the feeling some of those things here are, should I further, I mean, it needs org. I mean, this liquid control, I need to switch to a new installation. This one is too dirty. This is how Janelle Moneso puts it, a dirty computer after 7 years of full-time development. So, I think I deserve a new computer. I wanted to lead something more than that, which was probably a Kling. Yeah, maybe other things. So that is just an cache file update because now it needs org and whatnot, probably GStreamer for video streaming. Another thing I found running, so usually I've not run Wayland-based Sway, which is part of our default installation for the Sway goodness. Although we might change that. Should we change it now already? Let's maybe delay that because maybe we switch to Hyperland. But I also found the default installation didn't have a usable terminal because it had food in there. And so let's patch that. The question then becomes what default terminal, right? I might patch that to Xterm just that it works, like I've done here. So it's of course like it's a massive testing of, hey, it tests X-Wayland infrastructure. But certainly that's better. You would say it's not a deal of good old-fashioned legacy X11 stuff, but we have it anyway, and we don't have so many other terminals, right? I could patch it to XFCE terminal, but maybe that is a little bit too near. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The thing is, if you're not an XFCE user, I mean, you can configure it anyway, right? So the question also becomes, should we, I mean, how much stuff should we ship by default? We don't ship NeoFetch, so NeoFetch, we don't ship Alacrity. Yeah. All right, this is test. Where do I put a useful only left in this channel? Resistance tutorial. And so yeah, that's like, yeah, 3 years left on YouTube, our Linux distribution. Like like as simple as with this simple trick, 3 years full-time live on YouTube, a Linux distribution becomes amazing again. To NeoFetch your latest and greatest status next to you. Monospace, terminal font, monospace 12. Interesting. Anyway, QLX para virtualized graphic card. Then, by the way, I wonder, can we pair that? I wonder, can you pair Spice with VirtIO GL? Configure VirtIO graphics with SL3D for Spice GL. First VirtIO GPU 3D lesson convenient support Windows. Maybe not. Yeah. So the cool thing is also with Spice, you get Wayland stuff with, what did I try yesterday? Was it plain VNC with other lesser VirtIO VNC, whatever? You couldn't start Sway. So, and that performance here is actually not too bad. So, Sway, let's sway that. And Control C and patch. So yeah, I think, I mean, it's the default config. So what do we have? Sway.conf or what? Where would that be? Where's even the freaking... It's probably not config, is it? Where do they generate? Okay, there is, so they generate them. Ah, here is some. Okay, here's actually, wait a second, that also brings me back to, I had a issue that the background actually, now that reminds me that, oh shit, don't tell me of course I killed I probably should freaking just quit this background time whenever I start stuff from. Yeah, because that doesn't work. So yeah, in accordance to my 100 plus entries of to do, and welcome everyone. And I hope you're all doing fine. Yeah, so here is a freaking background, and why does it not work? Does that exist? It does exist, so why does it not work? The funny thing is, I saw it working on some fresh installation, maybe my RISC-V, my unmatched RISC-V desktop previous video. Yeah, there's always awesome. By the way, did I not patch? Did I once upon a time? Did I patch or did I not? Maybe I didn't patch this vintage. Maybe I wanted to patch it and it was too messy. That can at times be the thing. Because it built some stuff, including shit I didn't want. Anyway, let's term food. So yeah, they have this apparently hard-coded. Which freaking food? I think we don't even have that. But even if we have, I mean, at least I never used it. Oh, we have Wayland food. Oh, that is our native Wayland. Interesting. Lightweight Minus Wayland terminal emulator. That. Why is here BLTO false? That raises a question, should we build it by default? Ninja. Okay, we rebuilt Sway. The point of that was to see if native rebuilding fixes this magically, to have an indication where we need to the thing is, I don't want to add too many crazy dependencies. So, also by the way, I have previously, maybe I should patch Spice. I also patch Qemu. Maybe I should patch spicy not to scale by default for my sanity. This is of course what makes T2 one of the best Linux distributions, right? Because everything that is too annoying for me I eventually patch 1, 2 or 10 years later. Okay, the default colors are a little bit meh though. Hey, at least it can resize. Okay, it doesn't have any key bindings that are immediately, oops, so nothing like focus. Too many valence. It's like one valent is not ready, but two valents are not ready. Or, yeah. The future is valence, the future is 2 valents. You can never have too many valents. So basically I'm just testing the latest release, right? I'm just like a little bit, we call this burn test or idiot testing this. Also best with but I'm somewhat inclined to just patch this to Xterm. Does it need restart? Maybe it does. So, why is this? So here, is it more amazing? Also, I wanted actually vertically with. I mean, oops. And the size is a little bit smallish. Nah. The colors are a little bit low contrast, but maybe some like it. Doesn't look too bad though otherwise. Yeah, maybe I patch it to Xterm because I don't want to add everything in the kitchen sink. So yeah, it does work. We have it. Of course, we have it. Maybe I make a poll on the Moment channel, which you probably also want to subscribe. Beautiful terminal emulator in 2023. So background. So what's going on here with the freaking? So we don't have anything in here. In regards to errors of the background setting. I wonder if maybe some random thing misses some random Calypso system that we don't have, whatever Bazu is. Yeah, of course this stuff needs to test for Git because, okay, it finds GTK pix buff. What did we? Whatever did know. Could this be a GTK pix buff issue? But Qemu, but Firefox works. Main GTK demo works. It's probably some progressive thing. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's always something. It's my background. Output background fill. Yeah, as I said, I was surprised that it worked on my unmatched risk 5. Okay, we probably sway bar. Oh, this probably is this way browser. Yeah. As a contrast, I'm not a fan of this default color, but yeah, I will probably not ship. I mean, if you want it, just emerge it. If you want Alacrity, image Alacrity, you want food, image food. Background. So yeah, it should set this here to the default background. More illusions are available in your. Maybe we should somehow test this GTK pix buff. Oops, can we also? Like, is there some testing for that? But otherwise, details, yada yada. I just want to freaking test it. But I mean, all of XFCE would probably not. Work, and that didn't show any issue. Does this thing have a background setting? Background image. Oops, file crashes. What was? Could not load pixbuff from SVG. Okay, we probably don't have. Here there's no setting schemas. I had this, so this is probably in 3 or whatever. I remember this vaguely. What did we? Good that we test this. By the way, this probably means that Firefox crashes the same on the file open. Where is save page crash? Ah, okay. Emerge G settings, desktop schemas. I find this. Oh wait, this is installed. Jet is installed, but maybe not working. Maybe it needs to update some bloody cache. So in general, I'm not the most impressed of this stuff. You build it and it crashes. Of course, the big distribution ship it in some way, shape, or form that it. I mean, someone at SUSE also must have wondered years ago. These are all the details that do not just work. Hey, now it works. So yeah, just rebuilding it fixed it. That is, of course, what did it? Something. Ah, right. This was XFCE terminal. Should that be simply the same? What was it? This was desktop settings schema. Background image. Okay, no, it doesn't crash. Amazing. There was. I think you could just type in here. If no, I would just have the sway file at hand. Yeah. Let's try that again. Okay, whatever happened with, okay, because we have a double slash within the space. Oops. Yeah. Wait, we cannot go there? Oh, what kind of fun? Are you kidding me? I'm really expecting too much from a... Oh, this is so silly. Okay, fine. We mean, can we? Where could we? Oh, usability. It's like, yeah. Do I need to say I'm I'm used a little bit more usability? Yeah, 20 years or 20 plus years of Linux desktop usability, and a computer scientist wants to enter, like, go to a folder. Speaking of go, I also need to go in a moment again. So I wanted... Oh no, we lost the... what a fail. No, we did so much that we lost the copy and paste. Do we have sway here? Oops, maybe not. Would it... What even is the parser user share backgrounds sway? Oops. Oh, come on. User. I don't know why. I think once upon a time this worked in some way. User share. I'm just typing the backgrounds. Oh, there are backgrounds. I thought already. Yeah, somehow. Maybe, probably you can somehow. Yeah. Does this? Oh, this works. So yeah, I've seen this background, so I mean, maybe it's just this bloody schemas and we need to check the makefile or whatever trickery stuff whatever update thing they do there. So yeah, this probably GTK Pixbuff stuff works. And now the question is, does restarting that work? No, why does this freaking... Okay, that didn't fix a thing here though. That is disappointing. What would be the... so the problem is with, like, not that, like, suck less software, and I mean this negative, which suck less sucks more, that it's not explorable, right? You cannot just, like, sway background message. It's like, yeah, you need to man page, read the freaking manual, and does it have a sway message? Nah, okay, fine. The problem is, can we copy and paste between that? Probably not, huh? Copy to guest, paste to guest. Why does this not work? Sway message. Oops. Output. You need to quote this, otherwise your shell will expand that. Oops. Background. Solid. This is just a test. If this even works. Fill. Invalid output subcommand. Background solid color. Ah, cool, normal. AMD GPU is its finest. What should I say more? Yeah, AMD, that is the AMD GPU Valve Steam Deck experience. So background solid color fill. Oh, right, this background. Oops. Too many. Output background solid color. Background solid color looks about right. So let's say, why is that background solid color, or is it? Does it have an underscore? Background solid color. There is not an underscore. Okay, that didn't do too much. The whole setup should not work. Why does it not freaking do anything? This is why I tested this with SaaS like, yeah, 2023. That would have been too easy. Oh, don't tell me updating background with sway method causes persistence. Using others' GitHub stuff. I mean, this. Yeah, maybe they changed it in the meantime because the only constant is change, or. Wait, why is this? Oh, this is in the config file. It's probably not the same as. Yeah. Quickly debug. So does the latest version, does it ship with sway output? Does it don't have sway output? Oh, thank you very much. So yeah, so much to everything. Nearly everything is working except let's make some notes. Patch sway conf term run this, what is it, desktop schema whatever, what was it even? G settings. Cache whatever update. And what is still the heck up with sway background images? Can't make this shit up. Yeah. I mean, it probably would whine if that wouldn't. Missing background file. User share, backgrounds, sway. Missing background scaling mode for solid color. Yeah. Sway message, background file. Sway message, blah blah blah, file fill. Does it just need a freaking fill at the end? It needed. Not that it would work though, but yeah, that is how it could work if it would work. But of course, only constant is change and regressions. There's nothing here, so unable to receive response directory file name solid colors current. Yeah, so probably running this with verbose and strays and attaching GDB and stuff. Coming up next, I have to go. So yeah, progress. We're nearly release ready. Is there anything else I missed? Sway conf. All right, there is actually console code regression with my own code of putting an empty. Yeah. That's it for this video. Maybe one quick. Why use QXL instead of VirtIO VGA GL with display GL hardware without having pass through? Because this is running on a server. Because this is a desktop thin client thingy and cloud and server and infrastructure and stuff for customers and employees and so on, right? Serving dozens of customers from one epic thread ripping server throughout all your office and infrastructure and stuff. Anyway, that's why I hope you enjoyed this, because they are also professionals use a Steam Deck thin client, right? Which would be amazing if it would not be for, lo and behold, AMD GPU issues here of, yeah. See you next time. And I hope you enjoyed this and learned something.